Well, the new revelations that have come forward in this shape-shifting, developing story, the biggest security breach of the last few years, have emerged in the investigation that we're tracking at every step. The person understood so far to be the key conspirator, Lalit Jha, who had been absconding, surrendered at the Kartavya police station in central Delhi late on Thursday night. Remember, Lalit, a teacher by profession, is the one who accompanied the four accused and then ran away with their phones, suspiciously also destroying them. Sources say no mobile phones were recovered from Lalit since he had destroyed them in Rajasthan on the morning of December the 14th, the day after Parliament security was breached. Lalit fled to Rajasthan as he figured the police were on the hunt for him anyway. Meanwhile, India Today has accessed accused Sagar Sharma's 2015 diary, which has his thoughts on so-called revolution and some patriotic poems. Sagar is one of the two intruders who set off smoke cans inside Parliament on Wednesday. The same diary in 2021 mentioned how there is some rage in his head. He also mentioned in this diary how it was time for him to finally leave home. Police sources tell India Today's crime team that these accused wanted to replicate Bhagat Singh's 1929 act, where the revolutionary had set off low-intensity bombs in Delhi's Central Legislative Assembly. Agencies have also recovered pamphlets that read PM missing from the accused.
They breached the parliament on December 13, and one after another, the police are hunting down the conspirators. Breaking the parliament security network took nearly 2 years of meticulous planning, according to police sources. After the alleged mastermind Lalit Jha surrendered before the cops on Thursday night, the police have uncovered more explosive revelations. Sources say no phones were recovered from Jha since he had allegedly destroyed them in Rajasthan on the morning of December 14th, the day after breaching parliament security. He had fled to Rajasthan to meet his friend Mahesh, who allegedly gave him shelter for the night. Jha was a tutor in Kolkata. India Today tracked down his rented home in the city. Neighbors claimed Jha's parents left for Bihar on December 10th afternoon, and he left the same evening. One of the key accused, Sagar Sharma, penned a diary full of revolutionary thoughts back in 2015, years before he plotted the parliament breach. In 2021, he mentioned about the rage in his head and the determination to do something.
आखिर क्या वजह थी कि फ्लाइट्स के टिकट उसके पास मौजूद थे, वो कहां से आए थे? पुलिस इस दिशा में भी तफ्तीश कर रही है, क्योंकि इंटेलिजेंस को जो इनपुट मिले हैं उसमें जानकारी मिली है पूछताछ में, और घर वालों ने भी इस बारे में जिक्र किया है कि जब फ्लाइट्स के टिकट्स सागर के पास आए तो उससे पूछताछ भी की गई कि आखिर तुम्हारे पास इतना पैसा कहां से आया है.
Police sources say social media brought all the suspects together. Social media was used for recruitment for 2 years, with the first profile allegedly activated in October 2021 in the name of Deshbhakt 88. The conspirators allegedly used Bhagat Singh's ideology to connect people with the same mindset. The investigation is focusing on tracking down the real mastermind, if any. With Ashish Srivastav in Lucknow and Rajesh Saha in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's now tell you about the person believed to be the key conspirator, Lalit's parliament breach plan. This is, let me clarify, only what we know so far. Very little of it coming out from official agencies, most of it constructed through sources. Plan A, as we understand it, passes were issued for Sagar and Manoranjan, Amol and Neelam to stay outside Parliament. Plan B was, if Amol and Neelam failed, then Mahesh was to storm Parliament. Mahesh was originally planted outside Parliament. That's what we know so far. I want to bring in India Today's Shreya Chatterjee, who's also looking at this story very, very closely. Shreya, very little official information coming out, which is understandable. The investigation is still currently on. Lalit, who surrendered at the Kartavya police station last night, is believed to be the person who was, providing logistics. He destroyed the phones allegedly. What really was his role, Shreya? Does it stop with him or does it go higher?
Well, two things, Shiv. Firstly, the reason the police is suspecting Lalit to be the main accused because he's the one who absconded from the place. He's the one who recorded the video, and then, he also shared the video further. He also destroyed the phone, the evidence of all the four accused who got caught. So that's the reason primarily why the Delhi police is suspecting him to be the mastermind. So far as other people's involvement, the Delhi police is not ruling that out right now because India Today has got evidence that social media was used to recruit multiple people. There were action call posts that were issued. So somewhere down the line, the possibility of more than 6 of these people is something that Delhi police is not ruling out as of now.
Okay, so 6 people, but it actually could be a larger number than that. But the mastermind appears to, for the moment, be Lalit Jha because he was the one who destroyed those phones. Shreya, stay with me because Shreya mentioned social media. Breaching Parliament security wasn't a spontaneous day plan, but it was in the making, we are told by our sources, for 2 years. And like Shreya just told us, social media played a big role in the recruitment and planning. Social media was apparently used to recruit the attackers, with first profiles activated in October 2021 in the name of Desh Bhakt 88. There were many rampant calls to action posts on Instagram to gather people of the same mindset, quote unquote. Sagar, the one who got the parliament pass, was one of the first people who created that group on Instagram. Now, Bhagat Singh, revolutionary Bhagat Singh's ideology was used to connect people with Lalit and Mahesh, who later joined that Instagram group. It was this Bhagat Singh fan club on WhatsApp which was used to hatch the parliament breach plot, which is what we know so far. The plan actually was to hire more than 5 people to breach parliament, but they later stuck to sending only 4 people. Shreya, social media playing, like you said, a very, very key role, whether it is Instagram accounts, whether it is WhatsApp groups. A large part of what happened in the initial days of the planning happened on, public domain social media apps. And that perhaps is one of the reasons why Lalit Jha also destroyed those phones.
So that's exactly so, Shiv. And primarily, the fact that all these people were separated by boundaries, be someone living in Lucknow, someone in Kolkata, someone in the hinterlands of Mysuru, in Karnataka. Despite that, they all connected on Instagram, subsequently joined the WhatsApp fan page of Bhagat Singh. From there, we are also told that they subsequently moved to Signal. That is to keep the foolproof planning intact. They moved to a more secretive act. The Delhi police is right now sourcing all the details of the social media accounts. The difficult part only is that 4 mobile phones have been destroyed. Police is still looking out for the 4 mobile phones.